Hey everyone, it's your girl. Welcome back to GlowBeautyWellness here on YouTube. And in today's video, this is a self-love Sunday, almost lost my pen video. Before we get started, please go ahead and like the video. Make sure you subscribe and comment if you are not already a member of my channel. It really helps my channel. It helps the algorithm. It helps people find my channel, find my videos so that they can improve their lives. So we are talking about dating as a single mom because it has come to my attention that some women, and yes, I have 2 broken nails. I will be getting my nails fixed this week. But it has come to my attention that some women feel like they are not worthy of love or dating or a good relationship just because they are single mothers. And because I'm a single mom, I am here to tell you that that is not true. First and foremost, the men that you are afraid of, like not accepting you or not seeing value in you as a woman just because you've had a couple kids or 4 kids, however many kids you have, and you've been married or whatever your relationship history is, quiet as kept, they 9 times out of 10 they are liars. They are scammers. They're trying to scam you out of your kitty cat. They're trying to scam you out of your beauty and your time and your feminine energy. So you are afraid of and feel inferior to a bottom of the barrel man. Now, not all masculine energy are bottom of the barrel. There are some good men out here. There are men that actually do bottom of the barrel, gutter, ghetto, trifling stuff, but still will do for you and still will see you as the prize that you are, if only you see that in yourself. You need to build your confidence. So what? You're a single mother. Who cares? You know, you have to also remember that a lot of single men that are out here dating have a ton of kids themselves, or maybe they have 1 child or 2 children or whatever their dating history is. Nobody is out here perfect, especially if you are in your 30s and you're single and you're dating, especially if you're dating older men. Let me tell you something. These men have done a lot of things that they probably would rather you not know, and they're not going to sit up here and disclose to you that they are dogs up front just because you don't know where they have fallen short in life or where they have made mistakes, or you know, their parents, doesn't mean that you have to feel bad just because you're a mom. You know, being a mother is actually a blessing. Being a mother, and let's say you used to be a wife, because I've been married twice and I have 2 kids, and ain't nobody ashamed of that. Like, I am not ashamed of that. I'm an excellent mother, and if you've ever met my children, if you know them, they are amazing children. They are not problem children. They are supported. I have been the one to plant seeds in their minds. I've always been here for them by, you know, thankfully, you know, before I even became a mom, I always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And so I have been relatively at home with my children, and I have been the one to mold their minds and just be there for them since they were born. I mean, we can make the baby. Like, this is how powerful we are and how superhuman we are. Women, we are superhuman. A lot of the times we go through our pregnancies alone. You know, or even if you went through my first pregnancy, I went through my pregnancy alone. No support from my son's father. My second pregnancy, I was married, but it still was not the ideal situation. And first pregnancy, I gave birth with my mom in the room. I raised my son from the time he was born with some help from my mom, but the majority of both of my children's lives has been me. So that is something that a man can't do. And I'm so sorry, men. I'm not trying to offend. You can do the best that you can, but you're not giving birth. You're not carrying children for 9 months. You're not giving birth. You can't nurture and love like I can. Not saying that masculine energy is not needed to have a balanced, you know, have a well-balanced child, because it is. We are not supposed to be raising children alone. But if you've done what I have done, I have raised my sons from birth until now, and they are going to be amazing men. They have never gotten in, like, they don't give me trouble. You know what I mean? They are well-mannered children. I have no problems with my kids. So me being a single mom is actually a plus. You know, it is a plus. So you have to look at it like that you are superhuman, and that does not make you less desirable just because you are a mother. You also need to think about it like this. Men get to make children, make litters of children here, there, and everywhere, and then they get to go on and go about their lives like nothing happened. They get to dump and dash if the man has children, you know. So is it a little more difficult in terms of dating? Yes, you have to get a babysitter for your children sometimes. And some men, they don't want to help you with that. But I'm here to tell you that if you present yourself in a certain way and you do not let the fact that you are a mom be a negative on your little report card, then you will have men that will say, that will do for you and your children. You will have men that will give you babysitter money or nanny money, or say, you know, see that much value in you as a woman and as the feminine energy. They will say, baby, let's find a daycare. I'm sorry, let's find a nanny, let's find a babysitter, and they will pay your babysitter bill. Why? Because you are valuable and they want to spend time with you, you know, and they know that you care about your children. Also, don't be telling people that you're a mom anyway. Most people are going to assume that you are a mother if you're a certain age. People are going to ask, and you can lie like men lie. Oh my God. Most women don't want to lie. They don't want to do what men do. Listen, I don't always tell people that I have children. Why? Because if you're not going to meet my sons, my amazing sons that will add value to your life, and are you even worth it? Do you even deserve to be around my sons, sir? 9 times out of 10, they don't. That most people don't even deserve, because believe you me, he's lying. The tech guy, the geeky tech guy, the geeky business owner, that whoever you think is so innocent, they are not innocent. They're lying to you and they're trying to scam you out of what? Listen, this was told to me by a man, a good Christian man at that. Men come out of a vagina and spend half their lives trying to get, more than half their lives trying to get back in there. So they will tell you what you want to hear. They will do this and they will do that just to get a taste and a feel of her. So lie, don't tell them, let them think you lying. Just whatever, because you're not meeting my children. It doesn't matter if I have kids or not. So, you know, you need to get comfortable not telling all of your business up front to people that don't even deserve to know. You know, these same men that a lot of women are really intimidated by are plotting on ways to, again, get in your pants and then and trying to figure out the most effective way to play you, the most effective way to get you all wrapped up and messed up emotionally, so that they can do what they want to do. So they can say, okay, got her, hook, line, and sinker. Now I'm moving on to the next woman or next challenge. You need to stand firm in your confidence and say, you know, and it's not even like a saying type of thing. You don't even really have to say a lot of stuff. It is all about your energy. Sir, you could stay or you could go. It really makes me know, never mind. You know, I don't have to tell you all of my business. You don't need to tell a man all of your business. You don't need to talk to him about your children unless they have earned that right. And earning that right looks like this. Like I just said, some men will pay for your babysitter. And story time real quick. I went on a date with this guy named Bill. I think that's his name. His name's Bill. And we had a really nice dinner, and we were just talking, and you know, towards the end of the date, he said something to me. I think he asked me if I had children. I think I may have blurted it out accidentally, because maybe I had too much wine or champagne or something. I don't know. But somehow it came out that I am a mother. And he's like, oh my God, who has your kids? And he's like, they must, before I could even answer, he's like, they must be a babysitter. I did have a babysitter, and that I was not paying for, but he was like, how much is your child care? How much does your babysitter cost? And I think she was like $20 or something like that. So he gave me all the money out of his wallet. I didn't ask for anything. I didn't even bring up that I had children. I had no intention of bringing up that I had children, because Bill, I don't know you, Bill. You know, I don't know you, Bill. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's just an example of how the way you present yourself, you're a valuable woman. A man will have no problem saying, hey, you know, as a single mom, it's hard to date, you know, and this is what he said. He said, the fact that you came out and spent time with me, I don't want you to have to spend a dime. So here's gas money and here's babysitter money. And that was well over $100 that I wasn't even expecting. But, you know, that's just one example. Another example, you know, of how a decent man, because all these men that have done for me and my children, it didn't end up working out. They ended up showing their true hand, their, you know, that they were, you know, at the end of the day, men don't make the best decisions all the time when they are not mature, you know. And please do not get it twisted. Just because a man is older does not mean that he is mature necessarily. But one Christmas, someone that I was dating, he completely filled up my tree, okay, with gifts. He bought everything for my children and then some, and then stuff for me, and the Christmas dinner. And I say all that to say, you know, if you view yourself as valuable, other people will view you as valuable, and they will spend on you and your children, and it won't be a problem, because it is in a man's nature to provide. Like, that is what they are wired to do. They will provide for a woman that they see value in. It is sometimes difficult to come across men that that know your value, and that will be like a Steve Harvey, but it's not impossible. You have to get your mind right, and you have to, like, when I, you know, in terms of me dating, I'm always saying to myself that I attract that certain type of man, a provider type of man, somebody that doesn't mind stepping up, because I am a package deal. And it is not a faulty package. In fact, it is a beautifully wrapped package. I have a whole lot to offer as a woman, and not just the physical, but I have a whole lot to offer as a woman. And part of what I have to offer is my children. My children are amazing, and not everybody deserves to know that part of your life. So the bottom line here is getting your confidence level on Kanye. I've said this in videos before. Like, you need to be unshakably confident. It doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter who says what to you. I know my value. Other people don't get to appraise you, and they don't get to say what about you is valuable. They don't get to say what you deserve. You put the price tag on your whole vehicle, and she's priceless. I always say, like, when men try to start talking about what they do and so on and so forth, like, sir, to be quite honest, you can't even afford me with my broke nails and all. No, it's true. You cannot buy what a woman is going to give in terms of men. Like, if men are watching, you can't even buy a woman. So you might as well give to her from the heart, and know that you are going to reap benefits that you can't even quantify, that you can't even touch, that you don't even know exist. If you pour into your woman, you will see a return on your investment, period. Now, if you want to play a woman, she will play you worse. You will feel worse in the end if you do not honor your woman. And as Beyonce said in her Don't Hurt Yourself song, when you play me, you play yourself. When you hurt me, you hurt yourself. When you lie to me, you lie to yourself, because you're only hurting your relationship and the woman that you're with, and so on and so forth. So if a man is not doing right by you, whether you are a single mother or not, he's playing himself, and eventually that will be his that he will have to come to terms with that, and not you. So anyway, I know I was rambling a little bit, but I really hate to hear women feel like because they're moms, they're undeserving of love, and that is completely not true. And just know that it may take some time to find the right partner, the one that's going to value you, and the one that's not going to view you being a mom as a hindrance, but more of a blessing, because your children will add more value to his life, whether he sees it or understands it or not. Because it doesn't really matter. Like, we really don't care what you think. But if you're smart, you're going to know that a woman, especially a mother and someone that used to be married, is going to add so much value to his life. So keep that in mind. Keep your confidence up. You are valuable and you deserve love just like the next person, but you are the one that has to put the price on your vehicle, and it must always say, you can't afford me, priceless. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video. Bye.